When you tend to be hard on yourself, so you have like a self-critical aspect of you that is constantly shaming you, maybe telling you a lot, you're not good enough, there's something wrong with you, you're unlovable. You have these messages, these harsh inner messages replaying over and over in your mind. So let's think about why the inner critic is there in the first place. What's its purpose? Well, it looks like initially it's just there to kind of cause trouble and cause us problems in our life, but it's actually there to keep us in line. Now, why is it trying to keep us in line? It's because it doesn't feel like to be ourselves, to be our authentic selves, and to allow ourselves to rest or to allow ourselves to be seen or to allow ourselves to have our emotions and express them is not safe. And so your inner critic is there continuously shaming you, trying to keep you locked down, trying to keep your nervous system locked down into fight, flight, or freeze, because then you are less likely to put yourself in positions that are going to cause you to be shamed, to be unsafe, to be seen, to be criticized, because your nervous system has learned somewhere along the line that anytime you are seen or anytime you allow yourself to express your emotions or your opinions, that you will be shamed for it, you will be punished for it, maybe even that you will be rejected for it or abandoned. And so your nervous system has decided that being seen equals danger. So you can't just get rid of the inner critic by deciding you no longer want to have it there. Even though you recognize it's problematic, it's actually trying to protect you. Once we realize that the inner critic is trying to protect us from perceived danger and emotional threat, then we can start to see, okay, maybe I need to work with this part of me differently. First of all, I need to separate myself from the inner critic. I need to recognize that I am not the inner critic. I am my authentic adult self, and my inner critic is one aspect of me that I've learned how to relate to myself through this critical inner dialogue. However, this inner dialogue is not who I am, because if I took that away from myself, I would still exist. The way to heal the inner critic and the shame wound that underlies it is simple, but it's not easy, because we recognize, okay, well, if the shame wound came about and the inner critic came about because I was in an environment where I didn't feel safe, where I was criticized a lot or judged a lot or shamed a lot or punished or even abused or neglected by the people around me, and that is what created my shame wound and this inner shaming cycle, then what is it that I need in order to provide an